Hey guys, how's it going? Ghostly Rich here today. Today we're going to be changing some spark plugs on this 2014 Lancer LE. So, first you're going to need probably a 10 mil. Let's take a look here. Yep. And you're just going to loosen these bad boys off. This is going to loosen the top part of your cover off to have access to your coils. Now, pretty simple. Don't lose the screws. Leave them like that for a sec. See, I'm just balancing it. Alright, and we should be able to just take these and put them on the top there. There you go. Take the top cover and look at that. There's your coils. So, the next thing we need to do is loosen our coils. Now, I'm going to try with this, which I'm probably going to fail. I'm going to go and grab my socket 10 mil. Give me one sec. If you have your socket 10 mil, loosen these four completely out. Just crack these loose. I've already cracked all mine loose. After you've cracked them, don't take them completely out yet. Pull these off. Don't worry, you won't lose your firing order because they're only long enough to plug in one way. So now, after we've done that, go ahead, loosen these. Like I said, they probably won't come all the way out. If they do, like I said, you can call me a liar. Let's see if these ones do. Oh, you can call me a liar. So we'll put those up there. Look at the difference in screw size. That one's super long, these ones are shorter. So don't mix those up when you put these back in. Afterwards, rather than making you watch me take out every one of these bolts, I'm gonna only take out this next one. And then put that off to the side. Put this off right here. And grab your coil and pull it out. You can see that one came out, this one came out. And again, you don't really have to pay attention too much to which one's which. Now, one thing I've noticed is that when I've pulled these ones out, they aren't like other ones where the actual seal was right here. So I'm gonna double check and make sure that these are pressed in all the way afterwards. I'm also gonna be looking in the cylinder heads because when we look down into the spark plug area, you don't want to see any oil. If you do, that means the gasket on the spark plugs might have gone, and we're going to swap that. Now, if you were to swap your spark plugs and they still have oil down in here, that would mean that we have a valve cover leak. So if we look inside, see how it's nice and shiny? This is a good sign. Like I said, you could see oil puddled around one of the spark plugs. If you see that, then there's a chance that the spark plug gasket on the outside, that middle crush gasket, is leaking, and you should just replace the plug. Other thing, like I said, if you open this up and all four have oil in it, there's a chance of the valve cover leaking. Is spark plug socket. How you can tell, there's a little black donut on the inside. See that? Probably not, but if you look in there, there's a black donut. It's actually usually labeled as a spark plug socket. You can usually tell because it has this hex on the back end of it. And then this one should be a 5/8. The reason why you want it is because then you're going to slide this into here, wiggle it, and press down. Now you'll feel that donut start gripping it. So from there, take it and loosen it off the head, righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. As you can see, away from the engine towards the driver. Go ahead, you can do them one at a time. After you get past a certain point, I like to put it down and just do it by hand. And there she is. You can tell that one is starting to go. Actually, look at that. There's something actually in between the tip and, or actually no, that is the spark plug right there. So let's compare this plug compared to our new one we're putting in. I mean, I was just looking at both those tips and you can sort of see it there. They're both actually not that bad, but this one's definitely seen some days on it. So we're going to swap them out anyway, just because they are due. Little secret when you go to put it back in, back turn once and then screw it in. It kind of lines the threads up. Once it's there, when you go to tighten it, I'll show you how tight you do it. You literally come up to here, go like this, and watch my hand. Just like that with one hand. Never go two-man Hercules there, because if you go two-man and start wrenching on that thing, you're gonna strip your block out and then you're gonna cry. So do that to the next 4 or 3. Coils, slide them back in. As you can see, these are all clipped in. After we've slid in our coils, clipped them on, again, they just slide in like this. So just slide them on, line them up, take your screws, and tighten these. Remember, don't go He-Man with these. They aren't structural. They're just keeping this sealed. So you want to make sure that they're tight, but don't go cranking them to the point of snapping. So, like I said, put some tension on them, but don't He-Man them. They're not structural. So once you have all 4 nice shiny silver ones on, like I said, maybe a quarter turn. Once you put them in and they snug up, quarter turn, not even at max. Like that's like such a small amount. Okay, put the plate back on. Again, non-structural. Just use this one if you have one of these. Put the 3 disgusting looking screws in, not the shiny ones. Once you do that, start it up and see how she purrs. We just tightened up those 3 bolts, hand tight. Again, nothing structural there. It's just a plastic cover. From there, go and start it up. Thanks again for watching. Press like if it helped you out and subscribe for more.